Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shanee, and if you're coming across this channel for the very first time, we talk about all things fragrance, niche, designer, and affordable fragrances. If that is something that interests you, consider hitting the subscribe button down below. And if you're already a subscriber, don't forget to hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a new video, you won't miss out on it. Guys, I'm gonna jump right into the video because as you saw that this was entitled, this is my fall winter wish list. I am so excited for this season. I love fall. Winter is okay, but fall is me. Like, I love fall. So I have 10 fragrances that are on my wish list now. As you can see, I have a lot of fragrances that are on my wish list, but these are just the top 10 ones that I'm excited about getting them. So if you have any of these fragrances that are on my fall winter wish list, let me know how you enjoyed them and if they're worth getting. Now keep in mind, majority of these I have already sampled in decanters, so I know how they smell, kind of, sort of, but I just don't know the longevity because, you know, with a little bottle you can only test it about 1 or 2, maybe 1 to 3 days. So all of these are on my wish list for the fall and the winter season, so I'm going to jump right in. I do have pictures on the screen of what the bottle looks like. If anyone, you know, cares to know what it looks like, I'll go ahead and just show you on the screen. So the first one that I always wanted, and it's been on my wish list forever, and a lot of people I know have it. I'm late to the game, but I want this fragrance. This is Maison Lancome's Oud Bouquet. I cannot wait to get this. I've had samples of it, but I've never purchased a full bottle. I saw it at my local Bloomingdale's and I sampled it. It was like $208, but now I have like some coupons or some discounts of like $100, so it's like a $100 fragrance for me. So I actually heard so much about this from Pocket and Bows. So her name is Brittany, but her channel is Pockets and Bows. I'm going to go ahead and link her down below. I love her channel and she talks about this fragrance a lot, and she had a video dedicated to this fragrance. So I wrote down just a lot of notes. So I have my iPad here. I'm going to go through it with you. For me, perfect for wintertime. Rose, praline, vanilla, oud. That all sounds great. It definitely sounds like a gourmand scent that will cut through for the winter time. And one thing, so I do have a fragrance from the house of Maison Lancome, Oranges Bigarandes. That is a great one. I like the detailing of the bottle, and they do have great detailing that is very breathtaking. So I definitely want to get that one in my collection. The next one is Guerlain's Angelique Noire. Now, I smelled this a couple weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, at my local, I can't believe it was either Saks or Neiman's. I smelled it. It was good. The only thing, it was a little sweet. I wasn't expecting it to have that much sweetness in it, but it did, so it was just okay for me. I do have a decanter of it, so I'm gonna just keep using that until towards the end, maybe winter, beginning of winter. I'll see if I like it to purchase it or not. So I heard a lot about this one from my girl Karina Walden, and then Cheraye is live. She has it on her channel, so I'm going to link their channels below as well. Gorgeous vanilla, a gorgeous vanilla fragrance. That is what Karina said. I did see that it had vanilla and pink pepper in it, so I do have a lot of fragrances that have pink pepper, like my Gucci Guilty Parfum that has pink pepper on it, and I love it. So one thing I did notice about it, because I said the sweetness of it was a lot, it was like the dry down and the vanilla just wouldn't go away, so it was really, really sweet, but it was like a powdery sweet vanilla, so it was just okay. The next one I am excited about is Byron Parfums Mula. So let me tell you guys, my girl Zhane, she talked about this so much that she made me want to get it. If you haven't watched Zhane's channel, please go watch it. I love her. I love her hair. I love her personality. I love that she has a little bundle of joy. I just love her. I watch her all the time. So when she talked about it, sweet, spicy, smooth caramel, I was like, oh, drop it in the bag. That's for me. I need it. And I heard a lot of people, like, you know, Big Bearded Perfumes. Big Bearded Business. I love his channel as well. He talks about it. Beast Mode. I need a Beast Mode fragrance for, not that none of mine are, but I need a Beast Mode one to cut through that cold, so I can't wait. Gourmand with wood and spices. I want that one as well. Now, my girl again, Zhane. So she talked about that one and this one here. Lira by Xerjoff. Oh my god. Everyone's talking about it, and I finally got a decanter of it. A 15 ml. and I have been sparing it. I've only spared it like twice, but I have a lot more left. I'm getting this one without a doubt. This one is definitely, it is a pretty penny. That's the only thing. So I'm like, ah. But question, guys, I know a lot of people have this fragrance. Where can I get it? Like, I've seen it online, but I'm not sure if I'm looking at legit websites. Please let me know in the description box below where I can get this fragrance. True Gourmand, blood orange in the top note. The blood orange is what Zhane said makes it not so sweet. So I said, okay, cool. It's not like overly sweet, but it does have licorice, it has vanilla, and it has caramel. So when I kind of got those, I was like, it might be a little too sweet, but she said that blood orange cuts right through it, and I don't have any fragrances that have licorice in them, so that'd be a first for me. So this is definitely a must-have. The next one, Byredo Bal. So I don't have any fragrances from this house, and when I went to go smell them, Gypsy Water, Mojave Ghost, a lot of people like those. I'm sorry, they didn't go well with my skin tone. I'm not saying they're not good fragrances. A lot of people love them. They just weren't for me. But Bal was very, very good. I was very surprised. The dry down is what kind of got me. The beginning is like, it's okay, it's fine, I like it, it's an everyday scent, but that dry down is what definitely got me. So I don't have any from this line, so I'm definitely intrigued about purchasing this one. So if you saw or if you follow me over on the Style of Scent, which if you don't, please do, I put up a post about which one I should get. I got a lot of polls from different people, so that is what kind of got me looking into it. So Bal is the one that I do have a decanter of as well. I've sampled it, and I think it'll be great for an everyday scent for the fall, spring, winter, whatever. I just think it's a great scent all around. The next one is a house that I have a lot of fragrances from, but I don't have any Dior Poison fragrances. And I'm just like, why don't I have any? I don't have Hypnotic Poison. I don't have the original Poison, Poison Girl, it's something. They had something else. I don't have any of those fragrances. So I am intrigued on getting Dior Poison Girl. I'm going to get that one. My girl, I think her name is Soki London. I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'll link her channel as well. She did a whole series on the Dior Poison line, so I'll go ahead and drop her link to her channel below. She's amazing as well. She said it was a simpler version of Poison. So I did actually go to Sephora and smell all three just to see which one I like. Pure Poison, Poison Girl, Hypnotic Poison, the regular Poison, and I kind of was drawn more to the Poison Girl, so I did kind of agree with her on that. And she said it's like a dry down, she said she likes the dry down, and it's more like the original one, but just a more simpler version of the original one. So I was like, okay, it is, I do agree with her, it's not overwhelming at all. I did not get that, but I did get that kind of in the original Poison and the Hypnotic Poison. The Hypnotic Poison is still good. In my opinion, I probably would get that for a more nighttime date night scent, but I want to try this one first to have it in my collection. It is very flirty. It kind of reminds you of like, the packaging is really simple, like Armani C, the Black Opium. It's very flirty and innocent for the winter, so I think that is something I would like to pick up. Just a small, now just keep in mind, all these fragrances, I don't have huge bottles of all these fragrances. I might have a couple of bottles that are big, or the ones that I particularly love, but all of my bottles, I usually get like 1.7 or 2.4. I don't need a 3.4 or a 6.8. I don't need all that because I have so many fragrances, and I just like to wear what I want when I want, and I have a huge bottle to commit to. Okay, so the next one I'm going to share with you guys, actually the next two I want to share with you guys, I cannot wait to get. So for the fall and winter, mostly for the winter, I want Maison Margiela's Replica Jazz Club. I've never been to a jazz club. I always wanted to go to one, but if this smells like what a jazz club smells like, I want to go every day. I definitely like the white linen label. I think that is so chic to me. I'm not sure why, I just like the white linen label. It has musk, vanilla, vetiver. Yeah, I know if y'all watch this channel, I love vetiver, so that always gets me. I've smelled it millions of times. I've had the sprays, the travel sprays. I love it. I just never bought it, but this year I'm gonna get it. Okay, it's deep, rich, unique. I cannot wait, and this takes me on a particular journey. Like, I feel like when I smell this, I'm in a jazz bar. Like, I have a nice all black outfit on, a red lip. I have my hair pinned up or it's just flowing, you know, a nice trench coat maybe, cigar, you know, something like that. You're just in like a smoky environment with just like music playing. I'm not sure, but it takes me to that place, so I love it. The next one I always hear about, and I actually heard it from my girl Karina as well, is Layered Mia's Blend. So if you know, I have Layered First Kiss. I love that one. I don't have too many fragrances from Layered, and they're very affordable, so I definitely want to get a couple of more. They are a company that does do inspirational things as well, so you can find inspired fragrances from this line, and then they have their regular scented line as well. So I only have one from the house, so I was like, okay, let's try and get another one. Let's look for another one. Karina said it's deep, bold, sexy, and alluring and intoxicating. So I was like, okay. And it kind of gave her a little bit of alien vibes. I have Mugler's Alien and I absolutely love it. So I was like, okay, this definitely can be something for me. Very mysterious, and it's definitely one that everyone should get if they want more of a sexy, deep, bold fragrance from that line. So I said, okay, got it. Now, this is the last one, guys. Last one in the top 10. Not in my list, because as you saw, the list is growing and growing every day. I have so many lists. I have a list for cars, bags, shoes, perfumes, equipment, clothes. Everyone needs a list. That's how I operate. I operate with lists. I have to have some type of organization in my life. That's just me. Some people don't. That's just me. I can't help it. So this perfume list is nothing out of the ordinary for me to have a list. The last one, so I went in, I want to say it was Neiman Marcus. I went and I was actually looking for a fragrance that I purchased already, and I walked across YSL's just table, and a lady, you know, a nice pleasant lady, she was there, and she was just, you know, hey, you want to smell some exclusive fragrances, some perfumes from the exclusive line of YSL. I didn't know that there was an exclusive line from YSL. You know, you have your Black Opiums, and you have your Libre, and you have your Idols, and your I'm sorry, not Idol, that's Lancome, but you have all of those fragrances from YSL. Why? But I didn't know there was an exclusive line from YSL. I'm a little slow, I'm sorry. So I got to smell one called Tuxedo and one called Caban. I want to say it's Caban because it's C-A-B-A-N. I'm telling you guys. And then they can engrave the bottle in the store as well with your name or something like that on it for free. I cannot get this one out of my head, and it was not on my list. I've never heard of it. But me, when I have something in my head for long periods of time, it's been months and it's still in my head. And I'm like, I have to get it. I think it was a 2.4, so it was a larger bottle, but they do have a larger bottle than that. They have a larger bottle than that. So this one, when I smelled it, I had to go home and do some research on it, go look at some reviews on it. I had to. That's what I do. When I see a fragrance I like, I go home, review it, get research on it. I can't just buy it if I've never heard of it. I'm not blind buy yet, but I'm actually going to do a video about blind buying. I haven't blind bought anything yet. So back to Caban. So when I got it at Neiman Marcus, first of all, the experience was just amazing. The associate there, she was great. She let me smell all of them. I just loved her as well. It was warm, it had caramel, it was sweet, it had pink pepper, tonka beans, sandalwood. The opening up of it, which I wrote down, that pink pepper is what got me. Because if anyone knows, vetiver, pink pepper, those spicy notes, I really like. Vanilla, love it as well. That's what grabbed my attention instantly. So it was kind of like, if I could put it to a journey or a memory, it kind of reminded me of like being in a campfire, and you're like, if you're putting like milk on the stove and it's like creamy and smooth and vanilla, I don't know, that's what it just kind of reminded me of, a campfire. I'm not sure why, like that marshmallowy, milky, creamy, frothy, I don't know, but it was very, very smooth and I absolutely liked it. So these are my top 10 fragrances that I want on my wish list. What are some that are on yours? I am intrigued to know, because fall and winter is approaching and we don't have any time to waste. So I want to go ahead and get this video out for you guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Like, comment, subscribe. I would love to add you all to the Style of Scent family. Don't forget to follow me over on Instagram at the Style of Scents. And until the next video, guys, bye.